Okay, here I'm going to do a playthrough of the Gamble Souk combo. I think this is quite a strong combo, and really, I think just about every board where you see it, you're going to be playing it or some variation of it. It's that good. In this case, you can see I have the rest of the board blued out, and we're going to be pretending that the kingdom is just these two cards. The end goal, and why this combo works, or why it's a combo, is that so Gamble will allow you to play Souks during your buy phase, and so during your buy phase you can have an empty hand, 0 cards in hand, and so then when you play Souk, you get +7 coins and then -1 card per card in your hand, which is -0. So +7 -2, that makes 5 coins, and so it's pretty powerful there. I'm going to go ahead and start, apparently. And so, I mean, what do you want to do with Gamble Souk? You want to buy Gambles, you want to buy Souks. In this case, Gamble isn't really going to help with buying Souks, so what's going to help with buying Souks is silver. Opening silver, pretty good at hitting 5. And although we don't see it here, we'll just pick up another silver, and here we see 5. And not only do we see 5, we do see 2 silvers together, so we get to buy Souk and actually start trashing out cards. Big deal is going to be trashing out the estates as much as possible. They are things that when you gamble into, you can't really continue going, and you also can't get them out of your hand to start with. So trashing those is real important. In this case, there is an estate down there, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and trash out 2 more coppers. Here we see Souk is going to start really helping to buy Souk. I'll go ahead and gamble, I guess, 1. We know that all of this is either copper or Souk, so we can go ahead and gamble again. It's a little bit, actually, I think, happy to see the Souk here, because at some point when you start to really want to execute the combo, you actually don't want Souks in your starting hand, or multiple Souks in your starting hand, or really any for that matter. Because if you have multiple Souks in your starting hand, like you saw we did this turn, you can't actually empty out your hand. And so right now we have 4 treasures right here, and all the Souks are going to be in the discard pile unless we end up drawing one of them. We do end up drawing one of them, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and start gambling. And here's a Souk. You can see right now it's only +3, but here we now have enough money, 8, such that we can buy a Souk, trash out these 2 coppers, and gamble for our +5 coins. And so at this point, I actually have the opportunity to pile out the Souks right away. We have at least 7 coins, and we have multiple buys, so it can be Souk, gamble. You'll see that this just empties the Souks while holding the coins steady. With 18, what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a little trick here. That's we're going to buy some silvers, 4 of them in fact. And what this is going to do is it's going to make it so that the next hand is less likely to have multiple Souks in it. So we can play that, and we'll actually go ahead and buy a gold, because ultimately gold will be draw. So now, turn 9, gamble through. You can see the coins really climbing here. Gamble, 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 gamble. And so 55, that would be enough for 7, or I guess only 6 provinces if we wanted it, but what we can actually just do here is buy a bunch of gold. Essentially do the same thing as we did last turn with the silvers, but in this case with gold. And golds actually do net coins, so what will happen next turn is that we have 5 golds. We'll just gamble through the deck again. And what will happen this turn is we will have enough for actually all 8 provinces. if I can click fast enough before people get bored and turn off the video. Copper, that was disappointing. You can see it now, but I'm just going to gamble through the rest of the deck. There we go. Here's 68. Let's buy out the provinces. Sure, 2 estates. And you can see, looking at this, end of game, only Souks in deck, a bunch of treasures, and 10 per turns to empty the provinces. So if you get it uncontested, it's really that good. I think those contested, really the goal is going to be to get to that. If you remember that one turn where we emptied out the rest of the Souks, I think we ended up gaining like 6 or 7 Souks that turn. That ends up being the goal, is to get to that as quickly as possible, because the person with more Souks has more deck power and is likely to win. It might not be as impressive as 8 provinces, but it's still something that is going to be quite game-winning when you have 8 Souks to your opponent's 2 or 7 Souks to your opponent's 3. And so there's how Gamble Souk works, and I'll see you all